Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Railriders and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Carlos Gonzalez, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Lynch. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Robbie Lynch.
Here comes the first pitch. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Gonzalez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind in the count. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, DeAndre Rudolph.
Now at the plate, DeAndre Rudolph. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Pulled toward right center field. Pompey giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up now, Mariano Tejeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Mariano Tejeda.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Here's Eric Sogard as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tejeda gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and 2, here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside. The throw. way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, number 13, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Welber.
Standing in now, Zach Welburn. A ball and no strikes.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The set and the 1-0.
Oh, that's high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. Dalton Pompey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Sabathia, a California-born ball player. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And it's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Three and 1. Here it is. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Out into right center. Well hit. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
In now, Guillermo Ibarra. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
A pause and the 0-2. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his 2nd wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. So 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a runner left on. 2nd inning coming up from Toronto. Buffalo's in front of this one 4-0. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
At the plate, Brian Aubrey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three and one. He loses him on ball four.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Aubrey, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above this to climb the ladder, don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Henry Allard. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ready with the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
2-1.
Two out with the man at first. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding forward now, James Yancey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In now, Tyler Wade. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. 2 out, bases loaded. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Anthony Alford.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's focus on
Now
outfielder
batting,
Brett Gardner.
shortstop,
You need a center fielder, he can play
Mariano.
there. You need a corner spot, he's got that
Tejeda.
covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Stepping into the box, Mariano Tejeda. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Hey!
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Curveball grounded towards second. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Sogard. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Robbie Lynch. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Lynch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Jansen waits on it. One down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick
fielder,
outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there.
batting,
Didn't do
the
too
first
much
baseman,
damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box, DeAndre Rudolph. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. skied into straightaway right. Alford is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ellsbury, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. Alford is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in, Richie Parrish. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Richie Parrish.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 13. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And he misses again. 2-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A runner at first with no outs here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in, Zach Welburn. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
In there, strike two. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
First and second here with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yancey giving chase. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now batting, Dalton Pompey. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Rex Brothers is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Rex Brothers.
Guillermo Ibarra will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Yancey sprinting after it. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Bisons lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Brian Aubrey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Brian Aubrey.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high and deep out to left. Ibarra going back, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Gardner.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. So 1-1 to 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Two and two. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. This pitch is popped up. Welburn has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Henry Allers.
Now to the plate, Henry Allert. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, James Yancey.
Standing in, James Yancey. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Aller at third, Yancey at second with one away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another try at 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box now, Robbie Lynch, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground to third. Welburn is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Buffalo's in front of this one, 5-1. Digging in, Anthony Alford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Bisons, the right fielder, Anthony Alford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Alford, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out toward second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, batting averages are much better one and on account than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Now at the plate, Richie Parrish. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
In now, number 13. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach Welburn.
Ready now, Zach Welburn. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Sogard on second. Parrish on at first with 2 down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him right there.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Stepping in, Danny Jansen. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0. Here it is. Hit in the air out to left field. Gardner's after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores. And he is in there.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Yancey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Bisons lead it 8-1. Mark Leiter Jr. will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 49.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a looper to left. Ibarra comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, DeAndre Rudolph.
Striding in once again, DeAndre Rudolph. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Swing and a line drive, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up. Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Rudolph leads off first with 1 away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2. We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Buffalo's in front of this one, 8-1. Keith Valenzuela gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Valenzuela.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guillermo Ibarra.
The left fielder, Guillermo Ibarra.
Pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Anthony Alford, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Valenzuela, 28 years old. He offers up a two-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and a slider. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Mariano Tejeda, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
This is line to left. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in now, Brian Aubrey.
Leading off.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Parrish is there for it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Henry Aller. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So digging in now, Eric Sogard. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
The second baseman, Eric.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1.
1-1.
Popped up. Rudolph has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Richie Parrish.
Now at the plate, Richie Parrish. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now a ball lined softly here toward the right side. Foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Zach Welburn would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Inside, he misses ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Zach Welburn, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. So coming to the plate, James Yancey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. And a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul. Hit to first. Parrish takes it in. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robbie Lynch.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robbie Lynch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Yancey stands at third with one gone in the inning. Line to second. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two outs here with a runner at third. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 misses up and in. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Bisons lead it 8-1. Daniel Kalum enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 62, Danny Coulomb.
Digging in once again, Danny Jansen.
And leading off for the Bisons, the catcher, number 9.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Dalton Pompey. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Guillermo Ibarra waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Standing in, Guillermo Ibarra. First offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Yancey. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Alford.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Alford. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. George Quezada is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 24, George Quezada.
Settling in now, DeAndre Rudolph. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and 2. Here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Alford's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 33.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Now at the plate, Brian Aubrey. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Fly ball right down the line and left. But this will land untouched. Hard ground ball to third. Welburn has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Buffalo's in front of this one 8-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mariano Tejeda. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Tejeda.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Line drive to center field, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, so it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now, Eric Sogard, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, 1 here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Tejeda stands at second with no outs. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Had to protect there with two strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Richie Parrish popped him up. Lynch is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now a hard liner. Foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So striding in, Zach Welburn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Two down, runners at first and second. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Yancey on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Bisons lead it 9-1. Ready once again, Brett Gardner starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pompey. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Henry Aller.
Coming to the plate now, Henry Aller. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here it comes. 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Alford's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, the right fielder, Yancey.
So stepping in, James Yancey, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Buffalo Bisons put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Mark Leiter Jr. gets the win in relief, his second of the year. CC Sabathia couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.